welcome back to Mrs. Silver Fox Kitchen, and today's recipe we will be making some blueberry muffins. And now here are the ingredients. So we're gonna need some 2.5 cups of sugar, 1 cup of butter, 4 cups of flour, 4 eggs, 2 cups of fresh blueberries, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1 cup of fresh milk. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Alright, so before we get started, just make sure that you preheat your oven into 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So here you go. So we added our butter, and make sure your butter is in room temperature. So let's go ahead and add in our sugar, and we will mix in all together until everything is well combined. I will be separating some 2 teaspoons of flour, and I will put it into my blueberries, and I will show it to you and explain it to you why I did that. But for now, I will be mixing my salt and baking powder into my flour, and I will just mix it all together. Go back to our butter and sugar earlier. So right now, here's how it looks like. And right now we will be adding our eggs. So make sure just add the eggs one by one. That way it will mix it all together. It will combine it really well. As you can see, our batter looks very creamy. So right now I will be adding my vanilla extract. Batter looks really creamy. So right now I will be adding the flour, and so my technique here is I don't add the flour all together. I just add it like little by little, and at the same time I add in the milk little by little as well. That way everything combined together perfectly. added some flour into my blueberries. It's because it will help them stick to the batter so that they don't sink at the bottom of the cupcake. That way it will distribute evenly and it will look nice and beautiful. So right now we were just gonna add in our blueberries into our batter and we will just mix it for like a few seconds or a minute, and then we will be ready to bake them. So here I line up some muffin tin with some cupcake liners, and as you can see I just sprayed it with some cooking spray. So I'm just gonna fill them all up with the batter. Just make sure you tap the pan on the counter a few times after filling it with the batter, just to help to get rid of the air bubbles. And then after that, as you see, I sprinkle it with some sugar on top. And then after this, we're ready to bake. So make sure your oven is preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and we will bake these babies for about 30 to 35 minutes. So these babies have been baking for about 35 minutes in the oven, and as you can see, they are ready. It's because when I insert the toothpick in the middle of the cake and it comes out clean, which means the cupcake or cake is ready. So there you have it, the blueberry muffins or cupcake. And as you can see, the cupcake liner fill up very easily. And as you can see over here, all the blueberries are distributed evenly throughout the muffins. So, yep, very delicious. So don't forget to try this recipe, and thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!